Day starts with a coffee and ends with a wine. Takes forever in getting ready, so she's never on time for anything. When she gets that come get me look in her eyes, well, it kinda scares me the way that she drives me wild. She drives me wild. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. She makes plans for the weekend, can't wait to go out, till she changes her mind, says let's stay on the couch and watch TV. And she falls asleep. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me.
Hello, Daddy.
I told Amanda I didn't know this was happening. I thought I was going to see you out there at the concrete.
No!
Start crying out there. This way I get it over with.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
Where's your tie bar at? Oh.
You look great, bud.
Huh? You what?
I didn't bring Julie's with me. Was I supposed to?
No, I gave you one.
Alan don't have one either, or he said he missed it. So it's all good.
Okay.
Nobody else.
Okay, but this part is special. Wait, where is it?
Look what I did.
Yeah, let me see. For photo video.
I got.
Look what I
That
Oh
came
my
with
gosh.
the suit pants.
Unpredictable, unforgettable, it's unusual, unbelievable, how I'm such a fool, yeah, I'm such a fool for her.
All of us.
Beautiful, crazy, amaze me, the way she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. Her crazy's beautiful to me.
It ain't you, it's only us, it's us right now. You and me, no one else, nothing else but us right here. You and I, no one else, nothing else but you and I.
Oh, almost paradise. We're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise.
We could leave the Christmas lights up till January. And this is our place, we made the rules. And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years? Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close? Forever and ever alive. Take me out and take me home.
shining like you always do. Every day I'm reminded of the miracle of you. You're too good for coincidence and too perfect for an accident.
Okay, all guests may sit except for the parents of the bride and the groom. Who takes this bride to join their family?
We do.
Who takes this groom to join their family? We are gathered here today in the sight of God and the presence of friends and loved ones to celebrate one of life's greatest moments. We are here to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love, and to our best wishes and blessings to the words that will unite Connor and Taylor in holy matrimony. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Joe Leprati, Connor's uncle. On behalf of Connor and Taylor, I would like to thank you all for attending and being here as part of this special day. They also truly appreciate your support through the last 6 years. So we are going to put ourselves in God's presence, and we are going to read from 1 Corinthians. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. Always perseveres. When Paul wrote those words in the first century, they are as pertinent today as they were all those years ago. Kit Taylor and Connor would like to share some thoughts of theirs about love. Romance is fun, but true love is something far more, and it is their desire to love each other for life, and that is what we are celebrating here today. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is standing together and facing the world. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right partner. Connor. Yeah? You do this.
Thank you.
Taylor, we've made it. We're the exact place and time we've been talking about for years. 6 years to be exact. We always talk about how time has flown, and boy, has it flown with you. You have the biggest heart I know. Anything you touch, you instantly make better. When I was in Myrtle Beach in 2017, I had my worst baseball year to date. Hitting a $180, feeling hopeless. You've lengthened your weekend stays to make sure I was in the right headspace. You dropped everything at home to move down with me to make sure I was okay. I don't think you'll ever know the impact of those decisions you made on me. I'm forever grateful. I'm so proud of us. I'm proud of what we've accomplished. I'm proud of who we've become. Most importantly, I'm very proud of the love we share. I promise to give you everything I have in my soul to love you every day better than I did the day before. I promise to always root for you, cheer you on, and be your biggest fan. I promise to enjoy the good times, battle through the tough times, and come out of every situation closer and stronger as a couple. I promise to never leave the cabinet doors open. I promise to let you contemporary dance when you feel the music in your bones. You're kind, you're beautiful, determined, intelligent, and 100 more adjectives I could go on and on about. In the end, there are only 2 words I need you to take from this. It's you. It's always been you, it'll always be you. You're my first thought in the morning, my last thought at night. When I have good news, bad news, you're the person I want to go to. I choose you for the rest of my life. Let's do this damn thing, baby. I love you I love you with all my heart. You can do it, I promise.
Connor, there's a cliche saying, to know you is to love you. I have never met a soul that has one negative thing to say about you. You're the most kind, humble, genuine, respectful, and selfless person I have ever met. I'll never forget our first date. 3 hours on FaceTime, and I wasn't sure if I was more impressed with how I felt like I knew you for a lifetime, or that you ate an entire large pizza in front of me without taking a breath. Who knew that was a foreshadow to the next 5 years of our relationship? Countless FaceTime dates and lots of pizza because those were the only places open at 11 p.m. on weekdays. We have been through many challenges, ups and downs, windy back roads, random cities, and living room air mattresses, but our love has continued to grow. You've pushed me to become a better person, put others first, and treat everybody with kindness. Every day you tell me your goal is to just make one person's day. Well, you make my day today, yesterday, and every single day. I vow to be patient and to listen, to not always feel like I need to fix every situation, but to make you feel heard. I vow to show our future kids what true love is by loving you unconditionally. And I vow to always be Team Myers. Till death do us part, Connor Myers. I love you forever.
Me too. This is great.
Okay. That was beautiful. Connor, do you take Taylor to be your wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others, and holding only unto her forevermore?
I do.
Taylor, do you take Connor to be your husband?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others, and holding only unto him forevermore?
I do.
You will now exchange rings as a symbol of the lifelong commitment and abiding love which you as husband and wife have promised to each other. Please repeat after me. I, Connor, give you this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness.
Give you this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness.
In the promise we have made.
In the promise we have made.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
I, Taylor.
Give you this ring.
Give you this ring.
As a sign of my love.
As a sign of my love.
And faithfulness.
And faithfulness.
In the promise we have made.
In the promise that we have made.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I have.
And with all that I have.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
To make your relationship work will take love. This is the core of your marriage and why we are here today. It will take trust to know that in your hearts, you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take faith to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you both have pledged to today.
The woman of the hour.
And so, by the power vested in Joe for his wonderful and loving words to this beautiful couple, and the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, truly my honor and my pleasure that we now pronounce you as husband and wife.
Connor, you may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and my honor to formally present to you Mr. and Mrs. Myers.
got 12 ounces. A good truck's got maybe 300,000. You only get so much until it's gone. Duracells and a mag light, a needle drop on a 45 are the kind of things that only last so long. When the new wears off and they get to getting old, sooner or later time's gonna take its toll. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe some things last forever after all. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe some things last forever after all. The FM station on the outskirts, blue jeans after years of shift work, all fading out like I always knew they would. The strings on this guitar The first love lost on a young heart. Those things are gonna break after the getting's good. Cause the new wears off and they get to getting old. But yeah, sooner or later, time's gonna take its toll. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe some things last forever after all. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. And I know there'll be that moment the good Lord calls one of us home, and one won't have the other by their side. But heaven knows that won't last too long. Maybe some things last forever after all. After all.
First up, we have married for 36 years. They're the groom's biggest fans. Please welcome Rita and Alan Myers. Next up, married for 35 years. They're the reason for the bride's good looks. Please welcome Lee Ann and Rick Little. She was the defense to the bride's attack, representing SUSH class of 2017. And he's the incredible friend, teammate, and always there when you need him. Please welcome Alexa Lapp, accompanied by Brian Beard. Here we have most likely to get mistaken for Eli Woods. She and Taylor became instant friends at work. Some even wonder if they were split at birth. And he is a former college teammate and roommate of the groom. He changed up his much better than his dance move. We call him Poppy. Please welcome Sydney Klein, accompanied by Vic Diaz. She is the sister and best friend of the groom, but most impressively, she is known as the undefeated champ of the slap game. And he is the groom's longest tenured teammate of 9 seasons. He received best looking in high school and won't let you forget it. Please welcome Mackenzie Myers, accompanied by PJ Higgins. Is the best friend that is here to stay. Older but wiser, shorter but funnier. She is the bride's sister, matron of honor, and ultimate dance partner. And he has always thought he could beat the groom in a foot race. If it wasn't for the best man, the groom wouldn't know what winning feels like. He's the older but slower brother of the Myers family. Please welcome Julie Snight, accompanied by Dylan Myers. it up for the reason we are all here today. Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Connor and Taylor Myers.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my
Let's put your hands together one more time for them, everyone.
Every day I love you better than the day before. Watching sunsets fading from the front porch. We'll build this home together, whether any storm. And as the years keep rolling on, you'll be right where I belong. What you say, we put us down some roots, found a house up on a hill, travel around the world, put some pictures on the shelf. Hold you close and keep the faith. Raise some kids with our last name. Well, come on, baby, what you say we do? I feel like growing old with you. Growing old with you. What you say we put us down some roots, find a house up on a hill. Travel around this world, put some pictures on the shelf. Maybe one day our babies go and have some babies of their own. And you'll get all my time till all my time is through. I feel like growing old with you.
Let's give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Myers.
I feel like growing old with you.
First off, Leanne and I would like to welcome you all and thank you for being a part of this special event. I apologize in advance. I will do my best. Taylor, from the minute you took your first breath, we knew a great adventure was about to begin. You were born right on your due date, the first day of high school basketball. The only day in 30 years I missed the first day of practice. Thank you. And right from that moment, the adventures began. And you always kept us on our toes. Your ability to change course in your early years, we could only compare to the movement of a yo-yo. And neither Mom nor I would change a thing. I think I got my gray hair during about that time. Your fight to figure out your softball swing when you were only 7 was an indication that there was no quit in you. At Shenandoah University, your pursuit for a starting spot on the field hockey team, to the selection as team captain to a conference champion, was impressive. Oh, sting 'em. And thank you to the coaches that could make it tonight and her teammates. So awesome. And you became a pretty good student too, unlike high school. But we could see your focus changing during your college days, your commitment to classwork, field hockey, and your love and support of Connor. Your 4 years at Shenandoah were awe-inspired. You truly grew up. You grew into a beautiful, independent, confident woman with a kind heart towards others. It was such a joy watching you navigate your way through life, figuring it out, and then you joined teams with Connor. Connor would be the final piece to the puzzle. When you and Connor joined teams, we could see the two of you were on your way to conquering his thing we call life together. Your never-ending support and unending belief in Connor while he worked to keep his dream alive was a joy for Mom and me to be a small part of. A quick message to my newest son-in-law, quoting one of my childhood idols, Vince Lombardi, the difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but lack of will. Connor, there's clearly no lack of will in you. You will sure to be a success in anything you choose to pursue. Taylor, your journey in life may take you wherever it takes you. Always be strong. Believe deep in your heart that you are smart, capable of achieving anything your heart desires. As you take on this world, to me, you will always be my little girl. Taylor and Connor, you both said very early on you had found your person, and you were right. Over the past 6 years, you have supported each other through good times and challenging times, and we have watched your love continue to grow and strengthen. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. To Taylor and Connor, may the joy you're experiencing now last a lifetime, and rest assured, Mom and I will always be there to help you navigate the challenges that may arise. Mom and Dad are proud to be your parents and in-laws. To Taylor and Connor, thank you all.
And we have one more thing before we eat, and it's very important for us to have a blessing. So if Connor's grandmother, Doris, can please stand up. I don't know where she is. Where is she? Over here? I'm coming over here. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone.
Would you bow your heads, please? Dear Heavenly Father, we're so thankful for the beautiful day that you gave us for this event, and it's my pure joy to be a part of it, to witness the promises that Connor and Taylor made to each other, a life commitment. And I pray that to keep that commitment, that they will be honest, trustworthy, that they will be faithful and true. And along with that, may they laugh and love and sing and dance, be happy, make lots of good memories to carry them through their lives. And also quiet times when they can reflect on all the good things that you've given them in life. I also pray that they will live life to the fullest, that they will enjoy each day that you give them, knowing that each day is a blessing, a clean slate, a time that they can do whatever, but to be sure to make it right. And when trouble comes, I pray they will seek your wisdom and guidance to help them through, along with talking it out, being thoughtful and loving, and not to be afraid to say, I'm sorry, or to ask for forgiveness, because I know that God brought them together as part of his plan, and he loves them, and he wants them to grow and prosper. And in that regard, dear Lord, I pray that their lives will be a true blessing to you, that it'll be filled with love health and happiness, peace and contentment under your wings of protection. And dear Lord, now it's time to ask for your blessing on all this wonderful food that's been prepared for us. Bless the hands that prepared it. Bless the food to our bodies and our bodies to your service. And dear Lord, in the days ahead, as we approach this new season, help us to dwell on the wonderful gift that you gave us so many years ago. And may that love and joy, hope and peace be a part of our lives. I ask this in Jesus' name, amen.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Dylan Myers, and you're cutting my speech short here. And I'm Connor's older, better-looking brother. And I was honored when he asked me to be his best man. So when you grow up 18 months apart, everything ends up being a competition as guys. I'll never forget, there was one night coming home from a football practice in the middle of December, and me and Connor decided that we'd stick our arms out the window the whole ride home just to see who could last the longest. Shout out my dad for taking a couple extra laps around the cul-de-sac so I could win. We competed over who could eat the most of Mum-Mum's pancakes with peanut butter. We'd compete about who was the fastest, who was the best at baseball. I think I can finally admit he's better at baseball than I ever was. There were also times where sometimes it got a little out of control. I may or may not be responsible for stitches on the forehead there, and then maybe a broken collarbone, but that's what big brothers are for. And then it kind of changed. The roles reversed a little bit once Connor got drafted. I was the older brother telling everybody, hey, check out SportsCenter. Connor's on SportsCenter. Hey, my brother got drafted. He's a pro baseball player. It was awesome. I was very proud of you, and I made sure everybody knew that. And it was also around the end of college that I started hearing about this Taylor Little, this Walkersville girl. And for those of you who don't know, Connor, he was a girlfriend guy through and through. If he didn't have a girlfriend, he was looking for one. So needless to say, I was a little skeptical at first. But over time, I realized that Connor was changing in a positive way. He was becoming more responsible. You could give him a gift, and he wouldn't lose it 6 months later. Money didn't burn a hole in his pocket. He's more organized. He actually has a calendar now. That's what I'm saying. It's all shout out to Taylor Little. She has brought out the best in Connor. And it was a pleasure to finally meet her when I did. As the great John Beckwith once said, true love is your soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another. And that is what I see with both of you. So if everybody would please raise a glass and cheers to the newlyweds, Connor and Taylor. We wish you guys nothing but happiness.
Let's put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I am the shorter one, as Taylor kindly pointed out in the introductions. So thank you all so much for joining us with Taylor and Connor today to celebrate them and their love. Thank you as well to the Myers family and to my parents for all of their help in making this such a special day. My name is Julie Snight, and yes, I am Taylor's Matron of Honor. This is my second stint as Matron of Honor. They weren't both for Taylor, though, so don't worry. And And while the title is an honor, for the record, I am 30, flirty, and thriving. So I'm not matronly. We can move on from that after this evening. Thank you very much. Anyways, this stunning bride, my tater bug, is my baby sister. She and I have always been really close, and while we are pretty similar, we have some typical sibling differences. We both have crooked smiles, though one of us has a slightly larger head. We're both very talented dancers. You might see some of that later, I don't know. We both enjoy road trips. I'm more of a professional passenger, if you will, whereas this girl used to drive 16 hours by herself in a single weekend to see Connor, and she did this over and over during baseball season. We both played collegiate field hockey. Only one of us won a championship. I taught her everything she knows. And we both followed in our mom's footsteps by marrying baseball players. Although Taylor and I were at least a little smarter and waited until we could legally drink at our weddings. Hey, sorry, Mom. As we were growing up, people started asking more and more frequently, not just if we're sisters, but if we're twins, which I did find to be rather offensive because I am obviously the older sister. But as we've gotten older, I've become flattered by the question because I am beyond proud of the amazing person Taylor is. She's so supportive, hardworking, determined. Connor stole my thunder a little during the vows because we're repeating each other at this point, but it's really very true. She is a little bit impulsive, maybe hard-headed sometimes, but when she puts her mind to something, there's no stopping her. She has such a big heart, so much love to give. And she actually used to be my favorite third wheel with my husband, Danny, and I. And then her new pen pal, Connor, came along. As her protective older sister, as I'm supposed to be, I was pretty skeptical, as Dylan was. You have a pen pal who you met on the internet? And he's from Middletown? Okay. Thankfully, Connor's been a welcome addition to our family. Most of our family. Still working on winning over one of the dogs. He's so caring. He's decently funny. Pretty patient, so he fit in right away. Even more so once we got him rooting for the Packers. Maybe not this season, guys. Not this season, but like... It's always scary bringing the person who you know is your person into the family. You want them to love them. You want your family to love them as much as you love them. I brought Danny home successfully, and then Taylor brought Connor home. And now I swear that there are days my parents love them more than they love us. It's no secret, guys. This is no secret. Taylor and Connor, you both have grown so much over the past 6 years. As individuals and as a couple, and I can't wait to see your life together continue to evolve in marriage. I love you both. I'm honored to stand by you today and every day forward. I heard a saying recently that really stuck with me. I will admit it did take me a moment to really understand that saying, which means it's gonna take Taylor a few minutes to get it, but don't worry, I will explain because we have cake to see cut and dancing to do. So the saying goes like this. May today be the day that you love each other the least. I know. So with that, if you'd all please join me in a toast to the bride and groom. Cheers to all your days ahead being filled with more love than the day before. To Taylor and Connor.
I gotta move this.
Tears fill my eyes as I realize to give you away. You'll always be my little girl. And this dance is more than just a dance. It gives me one more chance to show the world how proud I am of you. And as we dance around this room like we did when you were two, my little girl. This dance is just for you.
Let's give it up for the father-daughter dance, everyone.
She'll take you in, feed your friends. Her open arms are welcoming. She'll rub your back all night when you're crying. She'll listen to you tell your story, hold your fear and all your worries, help you find the truth when they're all lies. Even when it's hopeless, she keeps trying. She's your mother, you love her. There won't be another place like her again you call home. She stands here to help you. There's nothing she won't do. As long as she's alive, you're not alone. You've got each other. That's your mother. She fixes all the broken things. When you're in love, she's got a ring to give to you. She hopes you give away. She don't care who you give it to, where they're from, if they pray like you. As long as they are good to you, that's enough. First thing she taught you was love is love. She's your mother, you love her. There won't be another place like her again that you call home. She stands here to help you. There's nothing she won't do. As long as she's alive, you're not alone. You've got each other.
Let's give it up for the mother-son dance, everyone.
We've been burning both ends, keeping the lights on. So I've been thinking we need a little time alone. So would you say we cancel our plans? Tonight I'm only gonna be your man. Let's get some candles burning and some records, turning all the lights down low. Take it nice and slow. The way your body's moving, keep doing what you're doing to me all night long. Writing our love song. Girl, I want it, gotta have it. Let the passion take us to a higher place. Making the kind of love we made. There ain't no way, baby, to get me at this house. When you look this good, what could I even think about? Oh, besides turning around and locking the door, watching your red dress fall to the floor. Let's get some candles burning and some records, turning all the lights down low. Take it Baby, say yes to me.